Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Ethan Touching Grass. Today I'm at Dave Rock Natural Area. You kind of start out in this freaking parking lot here that's like kind of far away from the actual natural area. We got a bushwhack to it, but it's a nice glade. We're in St. Clair County, Missouri, kind of near Truman Reservoir on the western half of the state. So you kind of get this like Ozark boundary sort of biodiversity here, but let's see what we got. We had a frost last night, but previous week has been pretty warm, so let's go check it out. And it's maybe natural habitat. I don't know. We're pretty close to its actual native range. This is Osage orange, Maclura pomifera. You can tell because it's got this like orange wood to it. One of the densest woods in North America. It's in the family Moraceae, so the same family as mulberry. It's got a nice kind of arching habit to it as well. It looks like a giant honeysuckle. All right, we've arrived at some first semblance of a little glade here. We got some haircap moss, polytrichum, probably commune or juniperum, with some I don't know, other moss we got here too. But I think I see some exposed rock over there. They just burned this area, so hard to tell what was here before. But we're on some channel sandstone right now. It's Carboniferous aged ocean bed. I believe Pennsylvanian, but I'll have to check the rock depth. But very sandy soil here, so kind of acidic. Coming out from the embers here, we got Podophyllum peltatum, aka May apples. They're in the barberry family, Berberidaceae. But they're just little spring ephemerals, just popping out of the ground right now. Kind of early, to be honest, but yeah, right over the burn scar. And kind of on the edge of a smaller little glade right here, we got a cladonia right here. Mealy pixie cup is the common name of this one. I don't remember the specific epithet, but looks like a freaking little cups coming out the freaking glade. Or that polytrichum too. A lot of that here. The predominant tree in these glades appears to be these blackjack oaks, Quercus marilandica. They're in the red oak group. They got these nice bristles on them. I was seeing these a lot in the sand prairies too when I was down there. But supposedly you can get up to some of these are like 130 years old, despite being how freaking small they are. Like probably could wrap both my hands around this one. But it could be like upwards of 100, 150 years old. Beautiful trees though, very slow growing. Okay, yeah, we've decided it's not worth bushwhacking. It's all just freaking thorn over here. We're gonna see about driving to the other side of this because it is just an impenetrable thicket of gooseberry, raspberry, and smilax. It's not a fun place to be. But supposedly the glade's like right over there, so I don't know. You can maybe get around via the car. There's a private property there, so I'm gonna hope we don't get shot. All right, so we pulled up to a different spot. You can actually see the glade now. There's like private property over there, so I was not wanting to park too close to it, but it seems like there's like a little, I guess, fire line here we can just hike in on. So yeah, there's Dave Rock over there. All right, so we made it to Dave's Rock, and just immediately on the floor everywhere there's this Selaginella rupestris, aka spike moss, club moss, whatever. Not an actual moss, it's a lycophyte. Lycopodiaceae is the family on this. Kind of an ancient branching family. It's like a vascular plant, but it's one of the most basal vascular plants around. I guess more closely related to ferns than mosses. But carpets the ground real nice here. Absolutely beautiful. This kind of like chalky blue-green brown color to it on this nice channel sandstone right here. That's Carboniferous aged, about 310 million years old. Also pulled up some mullein.
Sprinkled with prickly pear.
Sprinkled with prickly pear. Yeah, there's some Opuntia, I think Macrorrhiza up there. This is the plains prickly pear, because we're far enough west to where Humifusa, I believe, doesn't get out here. But yeah, Selaginella rupestris. Sounds like there's a frickin' puppy mill over there, right where that private property was. Anyway, look at all the frickin' moss just carpeting this rock over here. All over, Pristine, nice glade with the silage. And then we got right over here, this is a Viola Rafflenesqui, aka American field pansy. Viola family, Violaceae. Nice little violet. Tiny little guy, early bloomer. We got some cladonia over here too, subtenuous probably. But we got some little blue stem too, kind of carpeting the mass of this rock. And I don't know what this guy is, but he's got some nice pigments going on there. All right, so it's mid-March, season of the tiny flowers right here. This is Houstonia posila, aka tiny bluets. As you can see, absolutely tiny, smaller than my freaking nail right there. And the coffee family Rubiaceae. We got some, looks like some perfoliate pennycrust. This is an invasive in the family Brassicaceae. And then on a really nice violet over here too. Yeah, it's this one, Viola Rafflenesqui again. Actually fully blooming this one though. We got some ferns too, some yarrow, all sorts of little guys. It's still really early in the season though. Hoping to find some more stuff going on. There's more of that bluet. Houstonia. Nice. I believe this guy right here is actually the native draba, Abdra brachycarpa. Just looking like it's blooming now. Pretty decently. Not the biggest flowers. It's not very big. But you see these on the glades. Brassicaceae is the family. Abdra brachycarpa. It's a nice little brassica, early bloomer. In freaking full bloom right now on the glade. This is Rus aromatica, fragrant sumac. One of the more common sumacs. It's kind of smaller than the other two species we got in Missouri, but also the earliest blooming. Tiny little yellow flowers in the poison ivy family, Anacardiaceae. And nice early season nectar source. Teeny flowers, fragrant leaves when they got the leaves on. What the flowers? Flowers are also kind of fragrant if you crush them up. Kind of that same smell to them. They kind of grow on these little catkins there. But yeah, they're beautiful little guys. Just want to take a second to appreciate these interesting erosional formations here. They're kind of like little wrinkles in the sandstone bed over there. Kind of going on over there too. I wonder how that happened. Wave action maybe, or maybe the erosional action of the stream that's going through here. It's not a very strong stream, but maybe when it's a little rainier, it gets a little faster. But right now it's just kind of a little moist. We've gotten some decent rains in the past couple days too, so that's pretty moist over here. More selaginella. A nice close up of that. Looking nice. And over here by this kind of seepy looking area, we got this just absolute carpet of haircap moss. And it goes for like 20 feet that way. Super soft, probably decently thick too. Oh yeah, it's like at least that thick. Some spots probably thicker. Beautiful, beautiful glade moss. That was just showing me how freaking saturated this moss is. It's just very wet. Nice, nice texture. Not sure what kind of moss it is, but see all sorts of springtails coming off of it when I smack it. Hell yeah, very moist, and you know, more freaking polytrichum everywhere. This freaking glade is absolutely full of mosses and lichens and silage. That might be all I got for this video. We're gonna head out to like 2 more glades today, so stay tuned for those. But this one's really nice. Dave Rock Conservation Area. Very flooded right now from the storm we just got. I'm hearing lots of birds too. I don't know if you can. There's a hawk. It's hawk mating season. I'm hearing lots of those. Yeah. Lots of birds out here. Beautiful, beautiful glade. Anyway, peace out. See y'all in the next one.